So guys, here we are with the car that is a tribute to the past and an icon for the generations to come, an icon for the future of the car industry. And this is the Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale, one of the only 33 units that are going to be ever created. And right now this is the only one out there in the world, because all the next 32 models that are going to be created, the very first one is going to be introduced to the customer that has bought one of the 33 Stradales, is going to be coming out of the production line on the 17th of December 2024. And that date is actually very special for the Alfa Romeo, because on 17th December of 1966, it was the date that the sketch of the 33, the Tipo 33 Stradale was put on a paper. So that you need to remember that date, because the next 33 Stradale is going to be coming out of the production line. And man, just take a look at the beauty of this car. We have a lot of tributes to the Tipo 33. We have a lot of shapes that resemble the older generation model of the 33 Stradale. First of all, we are going to start the shapes with these iconic headlights. Take a look at this water drop shape with all of these beautiful lined out, beautiful LED details all around the headlight. This is absolutely so gorgeous. And this channel underneath the headlight is actually open for all the airflow to pass through there and go underneath the car, and also help the cooling of the brakes. And you can see here in the front we have also the carbon fiber front splitter, which actually helps the downforce and also the aerodynamics. We have the old school V-shape Alfa Romeo logo in front, which underneath you can see the cross and the snake, which right now is not very well visible. And as I move to the side of the vehicle, this air channel that you can see is created on top of the hood. If the door was closed, I could show you more beautifully and correctly how the air channel works. The air goes through here underneath that side view mirror body, and then moves all over the place on top of that channel over there. You can see on top of the door that is opened up right now. And that air is directed through this air channel over here to cool off the engine if you choose to have the 2.9 liter V6 twin turbo V6, or otherwise to cool off the electric compartments of the fully electric version of this car. And that air goes through there to cool off all those systems back there. And as we move to the side, just take a look at this side profile in the back, man. Look at these slices we have over here. The whole look of the car is so elegant, so clean, so minimalistic, but also somehow retro futuristic, which they needed to resemble the old 33 Tipo. And you can see a lot of resemblance of the aviation designs going on here. We have this little wing over here that you can see the turbulent air is extracted on top of the rear wheel and is extracted through this air channel and is moved away towards the back of the vehicle, which is completely squared off as I showed you before. Take a look at the design of this tail light, the old school signature of the Alfa Romeo, these circular headlights. And as I move to the back, you can see that we have some inspirations from the F1. Like you can see over there, the braking light literally resembles the F1 cars. We have also a brake light over there on top of the engine bay shield, which is absolutely gorgeous. If I could show you a little bit of the details underneath this glass panel over here, you can see we have the Alfa Romeo logo underneath this glass shield on top of the engine compartment, which is absolutely so gorgeous. Take a look at all these exposed carbon fiber we have on this car. This is just too beautiful. And if I want to talk about the wheels, you can see that also the wheels resemble the old Tipo 33. We have Brembo brakes on top of the carbon ceramic discs, which makes this car actually practical for the street. And as I move all on this side of the vehicle, we have this beautiful swan doors that are opened up like this, and they actually have some cool details on them. I need to move over here to show you. I will move on to zoom to the door. You can see we have the snake and the cross implemented on top of the door panels, which is absolutely gorgeous. And now let's move towards the interior. I really want to show you the interior because there are so many beautiful things going on about the interior. Just first of all, take a general look at the interior because it's just absolutely gorgeous. This is the Tributo version of the interior. We have also another version which has Alcantara and carbon fiber all over the place. But for the Tributo model, we have the brushed aluminium for the central tunnel, and also brushed aluminium on top of the steering wheel, and also behind the gauge cluster, and also in the front console. Let me just move quickly to the other side of the interior. Yeah, people were trying to get a lot of pictures, so I had to move over here, which is less crowded. You can see all these brushed aluminium covers on the front tunnel. You can see that we have these old school switches which literally resemble a airplane cockpit, and also this whole body is shaped around the carbon fiber monocoque, which helps the strength and also reduces the weight of the whole car. We have the Quadrifoglio logo over there in the center, which is actually your startup button. Then we move to the steering wheel. We have those paddle shifters behind it, which are also in brushed aluminium. Take a look at that beautiful gauge cluster. And as I move to the passenger side, everything gets even more minimalistic, but also retro-futuristic. They still keep it. We have this glove box here, which is so cool, so simple. But one of the things that is absolutely mind-blowing about the interior is over there on top of the roof. You have all the switches and buttons. You have the hazard button. Everything looks like a cockpit of a airplane fighter jet, which is absolutely so gorgeous. There is another beautiful detail on the center tunnel, which is that underneath those Italian flag colors, you have some digits, and the 8 digits after the hashtag are actually personalizable for the customer. They can add their numbers as they wish when they are speccing the car. And right now I think I can show you the cross and the snake on top of the door panel, which is absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at that handle we have over there. That is so nice, so nice. But I really don't know how the door opens up. Maybe that one is a button actually. So gorgeous, guys. Let me do a little bit of a walk around. You can see that we have this water drop shape as we had on top of for the headlights. They have resembled this pattern all over the design of the car. This is just pure gorgeousness. Alright guys, that was it for the Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one with some cars like this. Bye bye.